Welcome to the GHP3 DevLog. We are on the couch of enlightenment. Or is it the green couch of enlightenment, James?
It's kind of an off-green, really.
Well, I have lots of people stay over the house, and this happens to be one of those couches where couch surfing goes on. Well, welcome. I got a bunch of questions I want to ask you and share them with the fans.
All right, fire away. I'll see if I can answer them.
Well, you and I have lots of conversations about all the fun features that have gone into all of our games, and especially as of late. And I wanted to come up with a list, and I'm like, you know what? What is the #1 feature you think that the fans, core and new, might really appreciate about GHP3? What's your #1 thing, the one thing you're most excited about?
Well, that's easy actually for me. Well, the caveat, obviously the Oculus stuff we've already kind of touched upon is really cool. But the #1 feature that's going to affect the franchise as a whole, I think, is the field editor, although I'm hesitant to even call it that anymore because it's going to become such an integral part of the game. We're really taking a different approach to the longevity of the game, community-oriented nature of the fan base. So what we really want to do is put player-generated content at the forefront and give the players all of the tools that we as the game developers use to build awesome fields, interactive fields.
It sounds to me like the path you want to go down is keeping GHP3 fun and fresh for years to come.
For years, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, we want this game to really take on a life of its own. Now, obviously, we're going to keep feeding the game with new content, tournaments, the live ops that we've talked about over the next several years, but a major component of that is giving players the ability to really explore. I mean, you've seen the explosion of games, in the last couple of years. Of course, everybody knows about Minecraft. I mean, people are, yeah. If you haven't been around games or if you have a 5-year-old around, I guarantee you've heard of Minecraft. Truth. Yeah. I mean, it's really incredible. I mean, the ability now that the tools and we have to.
Say it, damn it.
The tools that we have to give the user to create their own world. So letting people create their own field layouts, of course, being able to mimic all of the popular tournament formats. That's always been a big request. So that's going to be a no-brainer right out of the box.
So you're telling me somebody in the world could literally generate their own field that gamers who can play from around the world on that field?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, in the past we've had field builders that you could share with your friends, set up private matches, but we want to go way beyond that and really make a YouTube for paintball. You
mean like voting? That you can vote and like and share that?
You'll be able to discover fields from around the world that other gamers have created, be able to, give them the thumbs up, categorize, create your own feeds so that you can share your most popular fields, practice on them, create your own, refine them.
What if I were a real field? Say I'm Skirmish. The folks at Skirmish could literally make adjustments, build their field, make adjustments, and schedule events,
obviously
virtual events.
The real fields that have been in the games, throughout the franchise, that's an integral part of the experience. And that's not going to be any different. We're going to have a lot of, obviously.
But any field could do this.
Yeah, any field now will be able to create their own page in the game, their own channel, basically, where they'll be able to create fields, create their own paintball park.
That's amazing.
Run events simultaneously with the events going on at their real field.
Wow. Well, thanks for having this conversation with me, James.
Oh, my pleasure.
We will most definitely have these conversations in front of you all year long. We're excited to share the behind-the-scenes details here on the GHP3 DevLog. Tune in soon. And it might be on the green couch. I don't know. We'll see. I might have to replace this soon. Tune in soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.